position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Fresno State's offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Fresno State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So San Diego State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Payne. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here comes the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hester. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. 3rd down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw again. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the big fella downfield and outside. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Potts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Hester. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. runs through a tackle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hester. Open space at the 25. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Rides to back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Aztecs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Potts. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aztecs! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Hester. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He caught it! And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Payne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. Runs through the tackle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Tempo and overdrive.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to throw again. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Puts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Fresno State working from the red zone. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The Aztecs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hester. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hester. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hester. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Caught close to the marker. It's Hester. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Under fire. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. spot the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for space. It's Potts. Powers through the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Handoff from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Right on the money. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Motion from the wideout. The running back has it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. Turning it on! He's at the touchdown Aztecs! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
San Diego State, 21.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Works the middle of the field. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hester. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
Now from inside the red zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. They're working that left side, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. They want to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll try the run. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
San Diego State, 21.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
San Diego State, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the ground, he's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hand.
There he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
San Diego State, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
He's looking to throw on third and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. The play-action fake. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fresno State, 41.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Hester. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Works the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Just keep slinging it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top.